Good day and hello students. I am teacher Yugeswari Armugam, currently teaching at SMKI Kuning. Today's lesson will be focusing on speaking skill. This speaking practice is specially designed to cater Form 4 and Form 5 students. Thus, let's talk. To begin with, we will look into the content and learning standards. The content standard for both main skill and complementary skill is similar, which is Speaking 2.1. Communicate information, ideas, opinions, and feeling intelligibly on familiar topics. On the other hand, the learning standard for main skill is Speaking 2.1.1. Explain information on familiar topics from diagrams, charts, tables, graphs, or other visual. While for the complementary skill is Speaking 2.1.5. Explain and justify own feelings or those of others. Now, let's look at the learning objectives and success criteria. Learning objectives. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to first, describe a talented person using visual and at least 3 descriptive adjectives. Second, explain personal opinion on why or why not talent is important by justifying at least 2 reasons. Next, the success criteria. First, students can talk about the most talented person by describing their physical appearance and talents by using at least 3 descriptive adjectives such as tall, dark, and handsome. Second, students can explain personal opinion on why or why not talent is important by justifying at least 2 reasons with appropriate examples. Okay students, let's start the lesson with a game. This game is called Guess Who. We need to look at the pictures and choose the person matching the description. Point to note, highlighted words are adjectives and underlined words are nouns. Adjectives are used to describe nouns. For example, red hair. We are referring to the color of a person's hair, which in this case is red. With that, let's look at the description. He's got short, straight, red hair and small eyes. His face is square and he's got quite a big nose. His mouth is small with thin lips. He's got a beard and a mustache. Now, we have 4 options. Let's omit one by one. The first option to be discarded is C, because the person is bald and he does not have red hair. Second option to discard is D, because he does not have a beard and a mustache. Option B is also wrong because he has a small and narrow nose. Thus, the answer is A, as the description matches him perfectly. Second round. First, we read the description. She's got long wavy hair and blue eyes. Her nose is a bit long and she's got a round face. She's got a wide mouth with full lips. Since we have 4 options, let's cancel out some. Option B is out of the league because she has short hair. Then option A, because she has straight hair instead of wavy. Third option that we can omit is C, because her nose is rather short and she does not have a round face and full lips. Therefore, the answer is D because her physical traits match the description perfectly. Final round. Let's look at the description. He's got short, spiky, white hair and almond-shaped eyes with thick eyebrows. His nose is short. He's got a small mouth and a long mustache. Among the 4 options, we can omit options D and C because they do not have a long mustache. Next, we can discard option A because he does not have spiky hair. Hence, the perfect match to the description is option B. Overall, the purpose of this activity is to emphasize on the use of adjectives in describing people's appearance, which will be used later in the lesson. Now, let us move on to the main task. For this, you need to talk about the most talented person. You should say who the person is, how the person looks like, what talent the person has, and finally, do you think it is important for people to have that talent? Why or why not? Now, let us look at the language functions that can be used for this task. First, you need to know how to express opinions. Second, justifying opinions. And third, how to sequence your ideas. Now, let's look at some of the ways to express opinions. You can say, first, in my opinion. Second, I believe that. Third, personally, I think. Fourth, as for me, I feel. Fifth, it seems to me that. And finally, from my point of view. Next, let's look at how you can justify your opinions. First, I say this because. Second, I think this is the case because. Third, that's my opinion because. Fourth, my opinion is because. Fifth, my reason for saying this is that. And sixth, I choose this because. Once you know how to express and justify your opinions, you should know how to sequence your ideas. You can start by saying, to begin with. Then you can say, first of all, I'll begin by saying or explaining, for one thing. Next, secondly, another thing is that, or besides, and you can finish off your presentation by saying finally or lastly. Now, let's look at the tips and tricks for this task. First, you should choose the most talented person you know of. Second, picture that person in your mind. Note the detail about him or her, especially on the physical traits. Third, think about their talents and why they are successful. Fourth, think about your point of view on the importance of talent. Consider at least 2 reasons. Hence, for this task, I personally choose tada! Shah Rukh Khan. Okay, now let's get back to the question. We will analyze the bullet points one by one. First, who is the person? In order to answer this, you need to introduce the person by stating his or her name, nickname or title if any, age, occupation, or even place. As an example, the most talented person I know is Shah Rukh Khan. He is also known as the King of Bollywood. He is 55 years old. He is a famous actor that lives in India. Next, how the person looks like. Consider describing the person's appearance or physical traits using adjectives. For example, handsome, thin, tall, and we have also discussed some other adjectives in the pre-lesson. Let's look at an example. Shah Rukh Khan is slick and handsome. Besides, he is fair and has a sharp nose. He looks cute when he smiles with those dimples. Moving on. What talent the person has? You can explain the person's profession, special ability or skills, achievements or success. For instance, as we know, Shah Rukh Khan is an established actor, director and businessman. He can pull off many things at a time and still be very successful. Now for the final bullet point. Do you think it is important for people to have that talent? Why or why not? You can answer this by making a decision. Do you agree or disagree? Then you provide at least 2 reasons with suitable example. For example, I personally believe being talented is important because it inspires others. For instance, Shah Rukh Khan is an inspiration for many individuals, especially actors. Moreover, through talent, we can gain income. Shah Rukh Khan earns ample of money because of his talents. Now, let us watch my student's presentation as a sample. So we have student A and student B.
Hello, my name is Nur Alia binti Ismail. I'm a student from SMK Kuning and I'm in class 5 success. Personally, I think the most talented person is Rowan Sebastian Atkinson. He also known as Mr. Bean or Blackadder. He is 66 years old. He is British actor and comedian. Rowan Atkinson has a funny and attractive face since he was young. As we can see here, he had a mole on his left cheek and has bushy eyebrows. Moreover, he also has a big nose, making his face even funnier. He is a man with flexible face who can change his appearance from a cheerful person to a full person in a matter of seconds. I say this because we all know that Rowan Atkinson is a comedian, right? He can make people laugh just by looking at his straight face. But that's not the only one talent that he had. He is also an actor, writer and producer. He is famous and best known for his work on the sitcoms Blackadder and Mr. Bean. Finally, I think it is important to have this talent because we can get income from our talent. For example, Mr. Bean earns a lot of money through his acting and publishing. Besides, people will never forget him even though he is getting older. For example, until now, people still watch his show and give him great support. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Shifa Amalina binti Muhammad Asri. I am SMK Kuning student from 5 Excellent. Today, I want to talk about the most talented person that I admire. The person is Datuk Sri Siti Nurhaliza binti Tarudin. She is also known as Malaysian #1 singer. As you can see here, she has a sharp cheekbones, a beautiful chin, and also a pair of charming eyes. Besides that, she looks stunning and elegant in every dress that she wears. As we know, she is Malaysian singer, songwriter, actress, and also a businesswoman. But so far, people know her as singer and businesswoman. Furthermore, Many vocalist teachers from other countries also impressed with her because she sings very perfect. So I personally believe being talented is important because it gives us popularity. For example, Siti Nurhaliza is well known in many countries because of her talent. Besides that, if you want to be like her, we need to polish our talent from now and produce quality results. So that's all my sharing about Siti Nurhaliza. Thank you.
I hope my students' presentation has given you an idea on how to encounter the speaking task. Now, we have come to the post-stage activity. It's a wrap. For this activity, you need to answer, what special talent do you personally have? Give an example. The sample answers are, I can sing pop songs really well. I can run for 3 kilometers non-stop. I can dance all day long. Do share your answers with your teacher or friends. Okay, students, we have come to the end of the lesson. I hope my sharing will help you to improve your speaking skill. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye.